Okay, so this is my treatment presentation. My song choice is Give Me Love by Joji. This choice was inspired by the fact that I quite like the way the tempo of the song changes throughout, and the fast pacing I think gives a lot of room to experiment with different ideas and different editing and camera shots. My initial ideas were to do the song Bad Habit by Steve Lacy. I was going to have it primarily based around I Wish You Knew You Wanted Me, which is going to be then a relationship kind of story that would unfold throughout the music video. However, after looking at Give Me Love, I quite liked the room for experimentation with that, so I chose that in the end. So yeah, this is my current idea. I'm going to have a compilation style video, especially at the start when the song is still quite fast paced, and it's got quite an upbeat tone. However, with the lyrics, they're a bit more darker than gloomier, so that will then run through the story, as it will be primarily the story focus, but with the fast pace and uplifting kind of song in the background. My other ideas, for especially the compilation, I thought I would use Polaroids and things like that to show kind of growing up through the ages, so I'll try and find some more photos, but I think that would be a bit too impractical and probably quite difficult to actually manage to do, so I've changed my idea on that. So the song is 33 minutes long. I intend to have a compilation style video. It will start off with a morning sequence, and it will be quite a sadder, more gloomy tone at the start of the video, and then as it goes on progress, and then when the pace of the song changes, that's when the atmosphere especially will change. So for his other music videos, I'm going to take some inspiration through how he uses a lot of sharp cuts and quite experimental ideas. So for example, in one of the videos I'll show you in a minute, he's got quite tattooed gang related characters or whatever. However, he's in a nice white room with a dining table laid out, which is quite a lot of juxtaposition. Most of his music videos will either have a happier tone of song, which then has a sadder undertone of music video, or it'll be the other way around, so I'm also looking to kind of incorporate that into my music video. So how I use this inspiration, with the upbeat song, as I said before, there'll be quite a pessimistic tone at the start and it'll be quite sad. However, as the main character, he will meet a girl through about halfway through the second chorus, and that's when it will start to change. I tend for editing, it will be quite dark at the start, dark scenes, dark shots, using the morning especially when there's not very many bright colours, and also darker clothing and everything like that. And then in the second half, the colour will start to come into the scene to bring up the atmosphere of the video. My location ideas will be bedroom for the morning shots for when he wakes up, car for travelling shots because I think that would be quite a nice experimental thing to try and do. Town, city centre would just be his daily life, moving around, going around. And then the compilation, so this will be a mixture of all of them as he's cutting through different scenes. So it'll be studying at school, maybe a job, bedroom, car, all the different places. And then also for the end it will be kind of in a field, picturesque, ideally, like golden hour, nice background shots to bring up the tone of the music video. And yeah, that's it. And then so for example for the music video here, as I was saying, he also has quite comedic undertones at the end. So for example in this song, at the end of the song, they kind of show almost a small blooper reel as he's falling off his roller skates. So I'll just show you that quickly. I also intend to do something somewhat similar to that. So I also intend to do something a bit similar like this at the end of my music video, just to bring up uplift, and I also quite like how it brings a lot of different emotions into the song and kind of changes it at the end. So.
Okay. Thanks very much. Any questions from anyone in the group? In terms of, are you going to have any performance elements in the clip, or is it going to be just the narrative going through?
As in performance of the song being performed?
Yes, so we see the artist actually singing or playing.
It will be
playing
primarily so the narrative. However, I might actually, as I thought a quite a good idea that you came up with yesterday, was to have him write some of the lyrics as it's going along, so I might incorporate that, of how he's writing the song, of the journey through, and then possibly having a performance aspect at the end as well.
Okay, great. In terms of then of the artist brand, so I imagine the artist will be the person in the story.
Yeah.
How do you perceive the brand kind of being developed, and how will that link to things like your social media page and your album artwork?
So for the social media page, I will probably promote them through a music video, take shots from it and add kind of a similar atmosphere from the music video onto the website that I'll be creating in the social media page for the song, and then also album work and stuff like that.
So you'll have sort of similar imagery kind of going all
Yeah.
the way through the three different texts.